Our ProCarpenter series of tape measures are one of our most popular products we've ever produced. Why? Because we listened to cabinet makers and contractors tell us what they wanted in a tape measure, and I think we put it all into this one tape measure. For starters, the tape measure is very nice because it's very small and compact, yet it has a 1-inch wide blade that is high contrast white background with black and red numbers over the top. That's a big deal because most tape measures that are this size don't have very much of a standoff, but this one allows for an 8-foot standoff, which is really a nice feature in a small compact tape measure. So number one, we've got a 1-inch wide blade. Number two, we have this great belt clip that allows you to thumb action and put on and off, even in your pocket if you need to, easily because you have control of the belt clip. Next, we have a pencil sharpener built into the rear end, which allows you to sharpen your pencil on the fly and get it razor sharp because we're doing very precise work. We also have a pad on here to take notes so you can easily write down all your dimensions, cuts, any details you want, and then wipe it off with your thumb and you're ready to go and you're back to square one. So it's really great features. Then we have a lock system right there, a rubberized lock system for extending the blade out. And for the retract, we have another finger lock right here on the bottom, which allows you to control how fast you retract the tape measure. So compact case, a pad, pencil sharpener, great belt clip, ergonomic design, and a high contrast 1-inch blade. This is an awesome tape measure. Now, of course, there's more to it than just that. We've got a whole series of blade styles, and that's really what all the colors of the cases represent here. The yellow case represents a metric standard layout. The green one is the lefty-righty. That allows you to read from right to left, doesn't matter, and the numbers are still right side up, depending upon whether or not you flip the tape measure from one side to the other. The old standby is a typical tape measure blade that you see in most cases or in most tape measures. And then the orange one, which is my favorite of all, the story pole, because I think it saves the most amount of time. This one actually has an empty space right here, and this idea came from a cabinet maker down in Florida. And essentially what happens is, if I'm laying out and I want to put a drawer guide right there, I put a mark right here, just like that. Then I come over here and put another mark right there, and I transfer the line onto the panel. Now, I retract that tape measure, and I got to remember where that measurement is, and perhaps I need to transfer that same mark onto the other side. Now, there's no guesswork. I just take that line and transfer it right across. The number is perfect. It's 100% accurate. On the other hand, if I want to measure the height of this workbench right here, I just come over here, put it like that, put one mark like that, and retract it back in. If I want to check to make sure the height of this workbench is the same everywhere, I have that reference mark to go along and check against. I can put 5, 6, 8 marks on this blade very easily, and then when I'm done with them, I just rub them off just like that, and I'm back to square one. It's a fabulous tape measure that saves a ton of time because you're not wondering what the measurement is, and it's very accurate. And that's the orange tape. That happens to be my favorite one because it eliminates all the guesswork out of measuring. Then we have our True 32 tape measure in the blue case. That was developed by Bob Buckley of the True 32 company. And that tape measure is a layout tape for the 32mm system. Fabulous tape measure. I love that one as well. And then, of course, we have our flat back tape measures. And these flat blades are really innovative as well. Typically, a tape measure has standoff. This is a part that allows the tape measure to extend out. But these don't. We affectionately call these, well, I won't say anything. Anyways, these tape measures are really nice because when you lay them out on a panel like this, you can see the blade is totally flat. Where if you take a normal tape measure, you have to rock it from side to side to measure or to transfer the line. But not on the flat back tape measures. So again, for layout, this is the ultimate tape measure. You put your marks on there, and let's say these are marks that you repeat over and over again because they're layouts for your cabinet parts or whatever you're doing. Then, of course, again, you can retract the tape measure back in, and then when you're ready to use it again, you lay it out, and those marks are exactly where you want them for transferring, and they are dead perfect. They're not off a little to the left or the right. They're dead perfect. And if you want to erase them, just simply rub on them like that. So we have a nice series of tape measures, the gray ones being the flat backs, and all the other colors representing the other blade layouts. Now, we have a new tape measure called the Autolock, a little different case. Now what we did on this one was we made it more ergonomic, the edges are a little more softer, has all the great features, the pad, the pencil sharpener, but it's auto-lock. When you pull the blade out, it stays out. It doesn't retract in until you press the button. So on a typical tape measure, or on our tape measures, the blade just comes right back. But on the auto-lock, you pull it out and it stays out. I personally find that a lot more convenient because I point out a tape measure to use it, not to have it retract back in. So I think this is another great feature and innovation from FastCap, and I think you're going to like that. Now, when you walk into a local lumberyard or wholesale distributor, you're going to see different merchandisers like this. This is our main one that has all of our tape measures, but you could go into a paint or small lumberyard that only carries a couple different models, and you're going to see a smaller one like this. The point is, we have a lot of merchandisers of different styles and configurations of the ProCarpenter tape measure series, and so look for them at the local wholesale hardware distributor or the lumberyard. You'll also see a little merchandiser like this that holds 5 tape measures, and you can see all the different blade styles that are available, again denoting the color coding and all the cool features, the 7 innovative features that FastCap has put into these tape measures. And like with all FastCap products, if you come up with a way to make our product better, we want to hear about it. We love to improve. That's what we're all about. I hope you really like this product too.